Divide 41.501 divided by 4.7. Okay. To solve this problem, I first shift the decimal point of the divisor one place to the right, so I have a divisor as a whole number. It means that I multiply the divisor by 10, so I do the same thing to the dividend. So I have the following problem. 415.01 divided by 47. And since I know I forget to put the decimal point above the line, I will do it the first thing before I start the division. Okay, let's move this aside. "44 goes into 41 0 times. 44 goes into 415. Why 44? 47. Sorry. 47. "47 goes into 415. How many times? So 10 is too much because it's 470. Let's see, 8. Times 4 is 32 plus 5. 32 plus 5 is 300. Okay, so maybe 9. So 47 times 9 is 60. 9 times 4, 36 plus 6. So it's too much. So it is 7. So it is 8. 8 times 47. 8 times 7 is 56. So I put 6 here, 5 here. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 5 is 37. Then I subtract. Okay, so 4 becomes 3, 1 becomes 11. No, 11 becomes 10, and 5 becomes 15. 15 minus 6 is 9, 10 minus 7 is 3. Okay, 47 does not go into 39, so I bring down this 0. How many times 47 go into 8 times? Okay. 8 times 47, we know it's 376. The distance between 90 and 76 is 14. 47 does not go into 14. I bring down the 9. How many times 47 go into 140? And 3 times 40 is 120, and 3 times 7 is 21, so it's exactly 141. 3 times 7, 21. 3 times 4, 12, plus 2 is 4, so I don't have a line there. Okay, so the answer is 8.83. To make sure, let's see. Let's round the 41 to 42. And let's round this into 5. And let's see. 9 times 5 is 45. Okay, so it's about right. It's reasonable. 8.83. Let's see. Good. Okay, 9 times 10 plus 3. Okay. And thus, parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. Okay, so we solve this first. So it's 90 plus 3. 90 plus 3 is 93. 4 sevens divided by 5. It's the same thing as 4 sevens divided by 5 over 1. And we multiply 4 7 by the reciprocal of 5 over 1, which is 1/5. Then we get 4 over 35. So then divided by 4/5 is equal to 7 over 1 divided by 4/5. And I multiply by the reciprocal, which is 5 over 4. 35 divided by 4. 4 goes into 35 8 times, so we have 8 wholes, and the remainder is 3 over 4. See? 8 times 4 is 32. 35 minus 32 is 3. 3 over 4. Okay. Let's do a check. Let's multiply 8 and 3/4 times 4 over 5 to see if I get 7. If I get 7, that's the right answer. Okay, so I turn 8 and 3/4 into an improper fraction. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 3 is 35. 35 over 4 times 4/5. Okay, so here I can simplify. This divided by 5 is 7. This divided by 5 is 1. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 over 4 is 28 divided by 4 is 7. Okay, so that's the right answer, because 7 divided by 4/5, the result multiplied by 4/5 should bring me to 7, so 8 and 3/4. During a recent rainstorm, 8 centimeters of rain fell in Dubaku's hometown and 2.36 centimeters of rain fell in Elliot's hometown. During the same storm, 15.19 centimeters of snow fell in Alperen's hometown. How much rain fell in Dubaku's town? How much more rain fell in Dubaku's town than in Elliot's town? Okay, so the information about the snow is not relevant to the question. How much more rain in Dubaku's? Okay, so I need to find the difference between 8 and 2.36. Okay. And Elliot 2.36. Okay, so the difference is 8 minus 10.36. Okay, so this 8 whole becomes 7, and then I have 10 tenths, and the 10 tenths becomes 9, and then 10 hundredths. 10 hundredths minus 6 is 4, 9 tenths minus 3 is 6, and 7 wholes minus 2 is 5. Okay, 5.64 plus 2.36, 4 plus 6 is 10, 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Okay, so the answer is 5.64. A baker has 5 1/4 pies, 5 1/4 pies in her shop. She cut the pies in pieces that are each 1/8 of a whole pie. How many pieces of pie does she have? Okay, so she divided 5 1/4. It's the total amount to quantities of 1/8 each. And we want to know how many pieces of 1/8 each we have. So first I will turn the next number into an improper fraction. 5 times 4 is 20, plus 1 is 21 over 4. 5 wholes is 24ths. 5 times 4 is divided by 1/8 is the same thing as 21/4 multiplied by the reciprocal, which is 8 over 1. Okay, this I can simplify. 4 divided by 4 is 1, 8 divided by 4 is 2, so 21 times 2 21 times 2 is 42 over 1. 1 times 1 is 1, which is 42. Now let's multiply 42 times 1/8 to see if I get back to the initial amount, which is 5 and 1/4. 42 times 1/8 is like 42 over 1 times 1 over 8. 42 times 1 is 42, divided by 8. Okay, 8 goes into 42 5 times, and we have a remainder of 2/8. And 2/8 can be simplified to 1/4. So 42 is the right answer. Okay. 2 times parentheses squared plus 5 squared equals, okay, and thus parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, addition and subtraction. So first I evaluate the parentheses, which is 6. Okay, so 6 squared plus 5 squared. 6 squared, and then I do, so parentheses first, then exponents. 6 squared is 36, plus 5 squared is 25. 30 plus 20 is 50. 6 plus 5 is 11. 50 plus 11 is 61. Divide. Write the quotient in lowest terms. Okay, 8 divided by 1 in 4/5. Okay, this equals 8 over 1 divided by, I turn this divisor into an improper fraction. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9 over 5. Then I multiply 8 over 1 in the reciprocal. 5 over 9. 8 times 5 is 40. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 goes into 40. 4 times 9 is 36, so 4 wholes, and we have a remainder between 36 and 44. 4, or 4 nines, 4 and 4 nines. 4 and 4 nines. Okay, let's multiply 4 and 4 nines. Multiply by 1 and 4/5 to see if I go back to 8. Okay, so let's turn this into an improper fraction. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 4 is 40 over 9 times 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9 over 5. Okay, so this can be simplified. 40 divided by 5 is 8. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So 8 times 9 equals 72. Divided 9 times 1 is 9. 72 divided by 9 is 8. So we go back to 8 divided by 1 and 4 fifths equals 4 and 4 ninths, because 4 and 4 ninths, if we multiply it by 1 and 4 fifths, we go back to 8. So 4 and 4 ninths is the correct answer. Complete the inequality with greater than, less than, or equals than. Okay. 4 and 4 to the power of 3 or 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 10 times 4 is 40. 6 times 4 is 24. 40 plus 24 is 64. So 4 cubed is 64. 16 times 4. Right? Okay. And 6 squared is 6 times 6 is 36. So 64 is greater than 36. Times 801. So I will solve this as a whole number problem, and then I will shift the decimal point in the result that I get. So 801 times 71, 7.1 times 801, yes. Okay, so 108, and 7 times 1 is 7, 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 8 is 56. Now I add 1, 7, 8, 6, 5, and because I have one digit to the right of the decimal point here, so I shift the decimal point one place to the left. So the result is 5,687.0. So that's the result. So 5,687. Let's divide 5,687 divided by okay, so I add a 0 here and I divide by 71. Since I shifted the decimal point in the divisor, I also shift the decimal point in the dividend, so I add 0. So let's see, 71 goes into 568. How many times? 7. or 8. 8, exactly 8. 8. 8 times 1 is 8. And 8 times 7 is 56. I subtract no remainder. And bring down the 7. $71 goes into 7 0 times. And bring down the 70. What? Hmm. 1 plus 0. I do stupid mistakes. In my head, I say 1 plus 0, and then I write 0 here. It's supposed to be 1. Okay. No, that doesn't sound proper. Okay. So I bring down the 1, and 71 goes into 71 exactly 1 time, and no remainder. So the answer is 801. Okay. So this divided by 71 is... No, okay, so the check that I was supposed to do is 5,687 divided by 801. Okay. That's it. How many times? Okay. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 8 is 56. No remainder. So I add 0 after the decimal point. What? It's 0.1. 5,687.1. Okay, let's do it. Okay. First page. 7.1 times 801. 801 times 71. 108. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 8 is 56. Plus 1 times 0 is 1. 7 plus 0 plus 7 is 7. 8 plus 0 is 8. 5, 6. Then I shift the decimal point 1 plus to the left, so the result is 5, 6, 8, 7.1. Let's round it. 7 times 800 is 5,000. 5,600, right? 800 years. Okay, so it's reasonable. So this is the answer. 5, 6, 8, 7, 5, 6, 8, 7, 1, 5, 6, 8, 7, 1. Okay, so 1/3 to the power of 4 is 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3. 4 over 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3 is 81. 27 times 3. 3 times 20 is 60. 3 times 7 is 20. 60 plus 21 is 80. Oh, okay. Okay, we cannot simplify this further. So 4 over 81. No. One third times 1/3 times 1/3. I keep doing the same mistake over and over again. I don't get it. I don't get it. I tell myself 1 times 1 is 1. Why do I write 4? 10. One times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Why do I write 4? I know it. Okay. Okay, so I'll take the unit test again in the next video.